So for my environment change, I decided to do it in the science area. I will be bringing X-rays, so that's the change. The materials that I will be utilizing for that are the light table, some insect X-rays, and some other manipulatives for them. I decided to do that because I had noticed that some of the children were really interested in the characters of the story and the phonic sounds of the words. Therefore, I wanted children to have the opportunity to explore different kinds of insects and X-rays insects. This environment change will be in the science area, how I had mentioned earlier, and it will be extended to the light table. Children will also have manipulative objects such as plastic bugs, the taxidermy glass insects, magnifying glasses, and books about insects to extend their explorations. Um, I also focus my base on the area of the acres. Because I wanted to enhance in the area of the appropriate use of technology, since I had scored it too, and I know now that I got feedback from my colleagues, the technology can be with interpreted by the children with different tool managements that are open-ended, that will keep them engaged in the activity, such as the taxi such as the taxidermy glass that they can use, the magnifying glasses, the x-rays. So there's many things that they can see as technology, with the help of the light table, so they can see the x-rays. No more, a little bit more information to find the characteristics of things that maybe we can't really see with the help of the magnifying glasses. I also shows that because we can do open-ended questions with them, such as I wonder which of these objects is a cocoon. So like here, we can see some of the butterfly cycle, which we can do also with different kinds of insects to have like conversations with them, or be like, does anyone know how a cocoon looks? I wonder, um, what is this? Is this a butterfly, a caterpillar, a ladybug, or any insect you might find in the with the objects that you're utilizing. You can also get the help of like books. Try to find the names of the bugs. If you're not sure, like try to do it more open-mindedly, to do open-ended questions about it. We can also do visuals in the wall. I can also do like examples of open-ended questions that can be hanging in the wall, for reminders for teachers to ask, or the children can wander around and be like, oh, what is this? So you can help them too as well, and like you can have it back and forth conversation. We can also use a KW chart to like, with the help, if it's something that we had read before, or like a topic that we had mentioned to them, so that will be helpful as well. And How I said I will be implementing open-ended questions to have back and forth conversations with specific child or group children as well. And we can ask them, like, other examples can be, what can we do with a magnifying glass? Can we see the characteristics of some certain insects? Do we see the characteristics of a ladybug? Can we see the characteristics of a butterfly? Can we explore the different kinds of insects? If so, how? Can you show me? How can we read an X-ray? So my environment change will promote development growth towards their milestones from the work sampling, because they will gain a meaning by listening, expanding vocabulary and language for a variety of purposes. They will also experience phonological awareness and showing appreciation of books, as well as other, like, open material tools. They will understand books and reading and so on. They will also be able to express their thoughts, wonder, and predict by relating information from the books that we have read and compare it to real life. The open-ended questions will be helpful to help back and forth conversations, how I had mentioned, and it will expand their language and literacy skill domains that I will be focusing on my curriculum based on the observations I had made. And the benefits of my environment change with the child development girl. So for social, they will be interacting with each other and having conversations back and forth, as well as they will be able to be interacting with the adults in the classroom. For the emotional, they will be demonstrating self-confidence, self-control, and identifying feelings of their own or those of others. Like, an example for that will be if a friend's not wanting to join them and play, or us knowing when to back off, because there's times that they will need our support, that we have to be there, asking them questions, or us answering the questions that they might have. But sometimes they're really focused and engaged in the activity that we have to know, like, when to step back. For cognitive, it will allow them to gain meaning by listening and expanding vocabulary and language for a variety of purposes, of how I had mentioned earlier. They will also experience phonological awareness, and they will be showing appreciation to the open-ended tools, books, and they will also understand the books of the reading and so on, of the what we have done earlier during the days. They will be also able to be express their thoughts, wonder, and predict by relating to information, and making comparisons into real life. And they will be able to ask open-ended questions and have it back and forth conversations. For their sensory, the feeling of touching the objects they are going to be utilizing during the activity, and being able to visualize or see the objects, such as the magnifying glasses, the insects and stages of the butterfly along with open-ended questions and conversations. For the physical, it will help them by standing and walking to and controlling their balances while grabbing objects from other places that they will be utilizing for the science area. That can be the magnifying glasses, the taxidermy glasses, the visual of the butterfly anatomy or from other insects anatomy, the x-rays, the plastic insects and bugs, or some books from the library. And the vocabularies that we will be using during that time will be x-ray, explorer, magnifying glasses. Those were my three main ones, but maybe we will be touching other vocabularies that we had mentioned earlier during the day. And I will be preparing all this for the environment change by communicating with my staff to let them know like a week ahead what I'm planning to do for my lead week. I will let them know what materials I will be utilizing and what changes I will be conducting for the area that I will be focusing in. I will kindly remind them of the tasks and duties that they will be in charge during the day and its transitions. I can leave sticky notes on our teacher board, or just kindly like remind them about them, how I had said. And yeah, basically that's what I will be doing in the environment change.